guys, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Happy Monday. How is everybody today? I hope you all had a fabulous weekend and welcome back. So, I believe I was on over the weekend. Anyway, so I have the new baby here. Oh yes, I have this over my shoulder just in case he might get hungry. Because he's just waking up from his nap. And we definitely, let's take this binky out. We definitely have arrived at a name for this little guy. And to those of you new, hello and welcome. This is a baby that is brand new to my nursery. He just arrived on Friday. He is the Owen Sculpt by Laura Tuzio Ross, and his artist is master artist Jacqueline Cassidy. So, to those of you who have been here know that this baby very much resembles my son Gabriel when he was a baby. It wasn't, he wasn't a custom or anything like that planned out. He's just, in fact, it was an unexpected purchase. I just saw him and fell in love. And Gabriel was not having the baby named after him. So I have, in fact, decided to go with a Noah Charles, which is what I kind of previously announced, but then was on the fence. And yeah. It's definitely going to be and is Noah Charles. Charles is Gabriel's middle name, so he still has his middle name. And Noah was most definitely in the running for Gabriel when I was pregnant with him. So there's sweet Noah. So he is. And he is my first painted hair baby in my collection. So that's something new and unique to me. And I'm really enjoying it. I have to say, you know, I very, very much enjoy the photography and Instagram and posting my baby's photos on Instagram. And it's just so easy. Wherever I plop him, first off, he's extremely photogenic. So wherever I pop him down, whatever position, doesn't even really matter what background, whatever, I'm getting a good shot. I'm getting a very realistic and good shot. His hair painting is just phenomenal, and it just, in photos, it just gives like a very much of an added realism. And it's just so easy because I'm not futzing with hair in between every shot and every time I move a baby. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all about the hair. I love my babies with hair. That will never ever change. And, you know, for the most part, it's my preference. And as most of you know, that my nursery has been really changing towards, you know, a lot of ethnic babies, African babies, and that truly is my love and my preference. So it's almost weird in a way bringing in a baby, and Noah has, not only is he obviously a Caucasian baby, but he's a very pale, not very pale, but he's definitely on the paler side. And he's, how should I say, Jacqueline's style of painting is, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. But it's definitely a more, I don't know what words to really use to describe it. It's more subtle on the details, as far as it's more subtle mottling. It's more, I think that the baby has veining under there ever so slightly, although I'm not 100% sure. Definitely mottling, and like the look of like the capillaries and stuff like that. But it's definitely on the lighter side. And even his creasing, it's just very light. Like I said, for photographing, he shows up very well and realistic looking for sure. But you know, I'm sure you've all noticed, you know, I'm used to the ethnic babies and Myra's babies, which are very heavy on the the veining, the mottling, the blushing, the that end of it. So it's just a definitely different style, but just, you know, something that is welcomed into my collection. And, you know, this baby just happens to, you know, look so much like Gabriel did that every time I look at him and look down at him, it brings back those feelings to me of when, you know, one of my children was newborn. So for me, that's, you know, that hits the spot. So I actually have an outfit to put little Owen in today. And to those of you that have been with me for a while, you've seen this outfit probably on several babies. I think it was on AZ last. It's the white Winnie the Pooh outfit that was Gabriel's when he was a baby. So it's just a classic Pooh, very clean, crisp looking. And it was one of the very few pieces that I saved. Gabriel's 10 now. That I had saved from when Gabe was a baby. So yeah, I'm going to put that on sweet little Noah. And we're going to chat. So I actually had another video started. Well, first I was going to do June's tag from Reborn Baby Hope and Joy. And I am going to do that tag, just not today. And then I have a dilemma going on because I have another baby that was in the process before I found Noah. That is going to be a surprise to you all. I haven't announced, you know, what sculpt or artist or anything like that. I'm not sure that I'll ever be announcing the artist, but, you know, it was 3 weeks ago. I put a deposit down on this baby during the work in progress. The baby was finished, just waiting on hair for rooting. And I was told a week when I put down the deposit, this is an artist that I'm not familiar with at all. I had to I had to check in with the artist after a week. She didn't contact me. I had to contact her, and I kind of got the feeling like I was putting her out in some sort of way by checking in. But at that time, at that week marker, I was then told about a week again. And then subsequently, after the 2-week marker, I again had to go seeking out and feeling uncomfortable to get an update, and was told it should be a week, that she should be finished with the baby by the end of the week, with the hair by the end of the week. And this Sunday, yesterday, marked that week, and I heard nothing from the artist, absolutely nothing. So now I'm in the position again where I have to feel uncomfortable again, that I'm going to have to feel like I'm being pushy or being a pain. And I don't want the artist to feel rushed in her work by any means in the rooting, but I do want to be updated. You know, I'm a new customer. I have no, you know, this artist's work is beautiful. It seems to go quick. She's a fairly new artist. I can't find anyone here in the community that has had any interaction or transactions with this artist, so I have no idea. You know, I'm feeling very, very uncomfortable. Had this artist told me from the get-go that it was going to take 3+ weeks, I would have then asked for references, a few customer references or something, only because, you know, once somebody takes your non-refundable deposit, you know, you only have so much of a leg to stand on with PayPal if something goes awry. Like, once it's past a certain amount of time, and I may have to now look into it because I'm not sure what is that exact amount of time, but there is a time frame that if it goes past, I could lose my money if this artist doesn't, you know, if something goes wrong. You know, it doesn't appear that things will go that way from her page, and her work seems sought after, but I can't see any customer reviews on her page. She doesn't have anything like that. She's got a beautiful page and portfolio, but my nerves are on edge here, and again, and I feel like, gosh, I I have to be made to feel like a pushy customer, which I'm anything but, or impatient, which I'm anything but. But yes, I'm impatient, like I like an update. Um, you know, Certainly, yeah, if you told me from the get-go, look, I don't, I work uninhibitedly, I have to have the creative time or energy or whatever, and I don't know when this baby is going to be done, well, then that's a different story. And again, I would have perhaps gotten some references just to make sure that if my money's tied up with her and it goes past a certain time, that I'm okay. And other than that, wait for the baby. But, when an artist tells you a new customer a certain time, I've seen posts on this artist page, had a busy, week with friends and family, like, come on, it's not, you're taking you're running a business. You're taking people's money. That's your customers need to come first. Otherwise, don't sell that way. And I think that there was something on her page about not selling works in progress anymore. She might be feeling a crunch time from customs, from whatever. And of course, by all means, if you want to create that way, do that. Don't take people's money. But in the meantime, you have people's money. Got to finish up your business, and you shouldn't make your customers feel uncomfortable because you chose to run business that way and take their money and ensure that you had the baby sold. Again, I was like, I wasn't going to make a video on this topic, but yet here I am. I can't get this off my head. At least I made it a lot quicker than I was planning to. I can't get this off of my head. I'm not sure. I'm feeling not good about this, I've talked about this a little bit in a few videos, so I know you have all commented already. But again, now we're going on. I was, given, oh, by the end of this week. So here I'm thinking last week, Friday, Saturday, or at least yesterday, that I would have heard, oh, I'm just finishing up. Here's the pictures. Finish sending the money. The baby's going to be shipped off this week. That's what I was expecting. I can't expect anything different. I can only go by what the artist is telling me. I'm not living in the artist's house. I don't know where she's at in the routing. And if you're not at the time that you gave the customer, then let them know so they're not sitting there waiting any day now. So I'm not sure why artists feel that it's okay not to communicate with customers under circumstances like this, and why they feel that it's okay to post things of their personal life and how busy they are with their personal life, when meanwhile you are in fact running a business. And if you don't want to do business that way, don't. And if you don't want to do business that way in the future, maybe this time, because she is a fairly new artist. So I know with my own business, with the sugar gliders, I reached a certain point, it was probably right about 3 years too, where you really start to feel a crunch. You start to do a higher volume of business, and the little extra things that you were able to do for customers, you don't always necessarily have the time, and you kind of feel that crunch. But you can't take it out on your customers. And then you adjust things, like I have adjusted things with my own business. I could sell my sugar glider Joeys. They are small exotic pets. I could do all where I take deposits, which I do sometimes, on Joeys that are not weaned yet. But then I have to accept that during the time that I have a customer's money and I have their Joeys here being weaned, that they would like to see pictures and updates and things on their babies. But that's if I want to know that I have them sold at 8 weeks, and then I'm going to get the full payment, and that I have a deposit down and I can get, guaranteed payment on that date. That's what I do. And if I don't have the time, I don't need to, whatever, then I just wait to put them for sale until they're ready to ship or be picked up. is very simple. And you can't take out on the customers that you choose to have that security in your business, in your finances, that you choose to have that security of a deposit, of a payment, and to know that you have something sold and don't have to first deal with advertising and taking inquiries and da 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 da. You have to accept what comes along with that, which is a responsibility to put that customer first before, unless you have some sort of an emergency in life, you've been in a car accident, there's a death in the family, something, you having fun with friends and family shouldn't come first before someone that has put money down and is waiting and is going on the time frame that you set for yourself and them. Because a paying customer also has an expectation of time and planning and what they're doing. And many of us, I take the day for the box opening for the baby. I take the day off. I do my videos. I post my pictures. I make sure my next 2 days, or I try to, are lighter. Like I'll have some dinners cooked. I'll have extra stuff done ahead. I nest for a new baby coming. And I have every right to do that. Again, anyways, do you all feel that way? I mean, should we, just, and I have no idea what this artist's frame of mind is. Are they feeling like, well, it's just a privilege to have my work and people should wait sort of thing? Or are they just willy-nilly and busy? I have no idea. I don't know this artist personally. And as I said, there's absolutely nothing, which again is just a little concerning when someone has my money, because there's no customer reviews, there's no box openings, there's no, and I don't want to put this artist's name out there publicly. A few people have messaged me and asked, oh, maybe I know the artist, can I help? Several people did, actually. And I don't want to start flipping this artist name out there. It's not the right thing to do. Even if it's in a private message, it's just not, things get around and it's not, that's it. I've done my own searching and can't find, by looking up this artist's name, I found one box opening on YouTube, and it was maybe half a year ago, something like that, but the YouTuber is not active. That was the last thing they ever posted. So I'm not able to get in touch with them, and other than that, I can't seem to find anyone. And this artist does not have on her page, like many artists do, customer reviews, or this baby went home to this mommy, congratulations, like to where I could just simply ask somebody, was your experience okay? Did you actually get the baby? That sort of thing. So I'm still here, stuck in this point. To all you that watch my videos and follow, I'm still here 3 weeks into this, when this was supposed to be a simple end of a work in progress thing here, where I put a deposit down and was told a week. And I still have this artist that's not reaching out to me after the end of each of the time expectation that she's given me, that I'm sitting in the position feeling like I've got to look like a pain that I'm messaging her. I'm going to have to message her, obviously, because she's sitting there with my money and I have no idea really who she is, other than what she herself, has her work posted on her Facebook and Instagram. Yes, I can see that she has a nice following and people that comment on her, posts, but I don't see anyone like any mommies on there like thank you for my beautiful baby, or any of her posts. And look, I don't have time to sit there and go through, that many to see down way back if a mommy, is on, commented on a post of a baby, like, can't wait to bring my baby home or something like that, where I could click on the name and, reach out. I don't have time to go through 3 years of someone's, whatchamacallit, Facebook post. I don't even do the Reborns on Facebook. My Facebook is completely private, but that's where she seems to more actively post. So I'm trying each day to just kind of go on and follow her to see what, she's updated on her page. So anyway, I'm feeling not good about that, guys. Like, I'm so excited about this baby too. Like, hopefully that, everything will be okay. And I think that this baby is going to be absolutely stunning, perfect, exactly what I wanted in the sculpt. I really, feel that way, but I'm just really concerned about how the artist is handling their business, and will this actually, go forward and get finished? And am I going to lose, several $100s in a deposit? I mean, come on, it's you're not talking about I put down a $20 or $50 or $100, but you're talking about a decent amount that's non-refundable. That in the invoice, the artist covered their ass 6 ways to Sunday in the invoice, and talking about customs and hair painting services and this, that, and the other thing. And meanwhile, the invoice, just stated the baby, that the sculpt that I was getting, but it didn't say it's not a custom, it's a work in progress. Didn't give a time frame, didn't cover me at all. And had I had known this was going to be such a big to-do, I absolutely would have requested that the invoice be, specified to our exact transaction and references. That's exactly what I would have done, and I should have been afforded to do by the artist saying, look, this, I root slowly, I do on my own time, I do in between my stuff, whatever it is they want to say, and that's just how it is. And if you'd like to be sure you have, whatever. They didn't give me that option. They told me a week, and, this artist told me that 90% of her work sold during the work in progress stage. So here I am thinking, this should be bing, bang, boom. Her babies go quick. I'm quick and easy. I fall in love with a baby. Here you go. Boom, done. Easy, easy breezy. I'm not a difficult customer at all. And okay, if you're taking more time, then just have a little contact with me so that I have some sort of peace of mind, and then so I know when to expect my baby, when I should expect to have my funds available. Of course I have them, but some people, supposing I needed to move things around, or I wanted to spend on something else and wanted to know how long I had to replenish my funds. Whatever the case may be, I should have the right to have that as a paying customer. Anyway, I thought that I was going to talk about a totally different topic that more pertained to us all, or that wasn't more repetitive. And I apologize for that, but as I always say, this is a vlog and a journey of my Reborn collecting, and to share, all of you and all of your experiences. So I'm just sharing with you where I'm at and how I'm feeling and what's happening with this new baby. Because that's what I do here, and I just couldn't just go on off on a different topic with this in the back of my head. I tried to make a video earlier. First I was gonna do June's tag, then I was gonna no, then I was going to talk about this topic, but then I decided not to. I've been all over the place today. So finally I came on, was going to talk about something else, and this all came out. So I just have to roll with it. It's in the raw here. You got Pixie Mommy in the raw. I don't know what else to say. I am who I am. To all you that sat here listening, thank you. If you would comment below, please don't name artists if you've had bad experiences. We don't want any of that. Just if you've had experiences similar or whatever you've went through, or if you have any input to share or advice to give, please share it below. Don't forget on your way out to give this video a thumbs up and check and make sure you're subscribed and that you have that notification bell hit so that you never miss a video and that you receive invites to my live streams. And Noah Charles and I thank you so much for being here. All right, everyone. God bless.